Virunga National Park is unlike anywhere else on Earth. Contained within the park's boundaries are what are essentially some of the greatest natural treasure in the world. It's the greatest park on Earth, and it's something that absolutely has to be protected, no matter what. In protecting these biological resources for the whole of humanity, we're confronted with an enormous social justice problem. It's land that is being set aside for conservation and therefore can't be used by the local people, and there are over 4 million of them. These resources have enormous economic value, and when they're poorly managed, they become an enormous political problem that leads to the terrible cycles of violence that have been experienced in the region. In being deprived of access to that land, so what we're doing is we're asking the poorest people on Earth to pay the price for conservation. So we really have to turn that around and create an alternative economy that enables the communities living around Virunga to benefit from the national park. On our own, we're unable to do it. And so really that's why this idea of a Virunga Alliance came about.
Virunga Alliance is playing a big role in the communities because people now they know the importance of the national park. They know the importance of wildlife.
One of the greatest opportunities that we have is the development of tourism.
Nous avons l'avantage de conserver ces gorilles parce que c'est très avantageux économiquement pour notre pays. Et ça doit contribuer aussi au développement de notre région.
Every year, the tourism is growing. Last year, 2016, we got around 6,000 tourists.
What tourism does is that it creates very skilled employment, tens of thousands, highly skilled, profitable jobs that are also sustainable and could become a pillar for the rebuilding of Eastern Congo after the terrible war that it's been through.
Virunga Alliance started building the power plant so that the community can have electricity.
We are in Matebe hydropower station. The water is coming from the chain of volcanoes.
We've effectively shown that Virunga can be the second greatest, most important source of energy for the whole country.
Having this and being affordable for everyone, it's a huge change.
Ceux qui embrassaient des groupes armés, ils ne sont plus envoûtés à y aller parce qu'ils ont de l'emploi.
We have welding, 5 rice mills, we have more than 100 small business, so it opens indirect employment to many people.
Our factory produces laundry and bath soap. It's creating employment for the good of the whole community, and on a higher level, I will save in the nation.
Les gardes-parcs nous aident à démanteler les pêcheurs clandestins, ce qui détruisent les ressources halieutiques. Nous nous contentons de la loi relative à la conservation de la nature.
It's one of the most exciting moments we've ever known. The Virunga program is beginning to generate employment in a way that's been unprecedented and is really the tipping point that's going to pull the region out of poverty and overcome these cycles of armed conflict. What this region needs more than anything else is peace. I think Virunga plays a pivotal role in building the peace in Eastern Congo.
Et nous espérons que nos enfants et même nos arrière-fils vont gérer aussi ce parc. Nous sommes optimistes.